Hey guys, yesterday at DragonCon I didn't really do that much, I just chilled in the anime viewing room. So today I wanted to have as diverse a day as possible. So I went to a live music event, I chilled out in the anime viewing room, but not for as long as I did before, and they actually weren't playing anime the whole time. They actually played this live action thing that I recommend you guys check out. I believe it was called, and I wrote the name down in this text file, Goldstorm. Goldstorm is actually really good. Think of it as like a Power Rangers-esque kind of thing, but it's not like a full Sentai team. It's just like this one guy and his sidekick. I'm not going to spoil too much, but it's rather good. It has its campy moments, but it has its serious moments. If you liked that one Ben 10 movie, the Alien Force one, then you'd like the style of this show. So I'm probably going to watch that more in the future. I saw a little bit of Don Machi, which I've already seen the first episode of that. You may know it better as Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And I watched 2, 3, and 4, I think, that are just 3 and 4, and it makes me want to look more into Don Machi and to get more into that. I met this one girl who was into BDSM, which I didn't know anything about, and she told me a lot about that. And then her master was there, and she was like on a leash, and I was like, oh, And apparently there are panels about that at DragonCon. I didn't go to any, but I thought that was interesting. And she told me about her paranormal experiences. She said that she had like a weird aura, and that her friends would want her to go into like haunted places because they felt like she attracted spirits, but she wasn't down for that because she thinks it's weird to go anywhere where like a spirit where people have died, because she just feels like you're asking for trouble at that point. I played werewolf a lot. I met this one girl named Lauren, and we were chilling out, and we accidentally saw each other's cards, and I was the sorcerer, and she was the seer. And if you don't know how werewolf works, the seer is trying to figure out who all the werewolves are, and then the sorcerer is trying to figure out who the seer is, so the seer can die, so the werewolves can win. So when we figure out who each other were, we ended up getting into like this really weird conflict of like, I don't want to die, but I want to tell on you kind of thing, and that was pretty cool. And that's pretty much my day in a nutshell. So that was a pretty. Oh, and one last thing. While talking to the BSM girl, I showed her the strangeness detector, and I ran it without focusing on it, so without meditating or anything, and I got some very interesting results. I'm gonna put those images up for you guys to see, for you to put your input on, but it was rather interesting. So stay tuned for more content and enjoy. I did a 3-part experiment with the strangeness detector, and one had like no moderately strange events. Remember, there's supposed to be an average of 3 each time. And another had multiple moderately strange events, including a high strange event, but more than 3. And then I had another that had 2. So none of them had 3. So it was a really good average. So yeah, check that out and stay tuned for more content.